How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? I know I'm almost on there before the release of season one for Black Ops Cold War. I'm actually pretty excited for this season. Can't wait to play it out and everything. I just want to talk about this issue. I wanted to make a separate video, two separate videos of this, but I'm gonna combine it into one because I think I'll just be a little bit quick on this. I hope every Call of Duty moving forward does not do this because I feel like, in my opinion, it's not gonna go well. I like how it was in Modern Warfare because Modern Warfare brought on so much content, sort of, and then integrated with seasons and all that, and that just made it a-okay in my opinion. With the release of Modern Warfare campaign, multiplayer had a good maps, good grind for the camos and everything. Not really fucking too much with the Spec Ops. No one really is. It's fucking ridiculous of playing that, but yeah, we had a lot of stuff, a lot of good seasons. Like not some, some were great, some were not, but hey, we all had a good time, right? And the start of Black Ops Cold War, I am just a little bit disappointed. I'm having fun, time to time. I'm not taking multiplayer serious enough like I am going to, because I really want to grind for the camos and everything, because the camos looks really nice, but the progression is really long. The campaign is nice. I loved it. I love it. Not loved it. I don't know if that made any sense. But yeah, I love the campaign. One of the best. And finally, a campaign that connects to the Black Ops series. And, with multiplayer and zombies, as much as I like it, it's just not enough for me. And especially with the tedious grind of these camos, and these challenges and everything, I feel like they're just not enough. I feel like they were just done so poorly, in my opinion. We're lacking a lot, and especially with left with five different Treyarch games, bro. You're gonna just be like, Phantom. There's only four, or yeah, four. But there's World at War, Black Ops One, Black Ops Two, Black Ops 3, and Black Ops 4. They have a lot to work with maps to bring back and score streaks and weapons and all that. I mean, like, I felt like, in my opinion, they have like a lot to work with, but I don't know what they're doing, man. I really do not know what they're doing with sixes maps in multiplayer and one in zombies. I was a little bit disappointed in zombies, but it is what it is on that. We only have, technically, I'm only counting Die Machine as its own map. I'm not really counting what is it, Dead Ops Arcade. I'm glad that's there. I enjoy the fuck out of Dead Ops Arcade, even though I suck huge ass at it. But yeah, it's a really nice game mode that I really enjoy playing. It's better if I do it casually with the homies, though, because the homies are the homies, man. You gotta understand that. But yeah, we are lacking in like stuff, especially in Black Ops. It's a Black Ops game, so I expected some things from all the five previous games to be brought here in some way, shape, or form, including World at War, man. Especially in the game that's based around the Cold War. Like, I don't really know. And the way that they're handling it is that they're just spoon feeding, basically spoon feeding the whole game to us. The game is not finished because there's a couple of things that they could add in. That in the first multiplayer, the first season, they're gonna add more kill streaks, more weapons. It's not really surprised with weapons, but like with more maps and more score streaks, with those two, I'm a little bit disappointed because, like, again, there's five games that they made, and they could have just integrated any of those games as maps, or score streaks and everything, and they're just spoon feeding us an unfinished game. And it's just like, it's different. If that was integrated in Modern Warfare, I would be a little bit like, okay, I would appreciate it, because Modern Warfare has three to 5 different games: the original trilogy, Ghost, and I think Infinite Warfare. So 5. They can integrated some of the kill streaks or the maps from those previous games. They could have done that, but they done it a little bit differently. They didn't add in kill streaks, but they did add in some good old classic maps. Some new weapons. They handle it a little bit better. But with Black Ops Cold War, with not much to work with just only a bare minimum. I'm not even gonna count Nuketown, man, because Nuketown is basically an essential for every Black Ops game. So it's just like I can't wait for the next Black Ops game to have Nuketown in any way, shape, or form. That we literally have Nuketown in every version possible. I cannot like wrap my head around which version of Nuketown, if they're gonna make another Black Ops game, like which version of Nuketown they're gonna bring. They're bringing back Raid from Black Ops 2. It's a good map and everything, but it's just like, man, they had they I don't know. I feel like it's unacceptable in my opinion that, especially the Treyarch's game, man, they have like a lot they can just integrate into Cold War, but I don't know if it was I know it's because of the 2-year thing, but we all as a community, I feel like all the community would have agreed that this game should have been delayed, and it should like take its time to like add more content and all that stuff, and just like bring a lot on the table. I'm glad it's not like a short span or a short period or a long span that we had to wait for this long ass season. I'm glad it's coming. I think it got delayed because of Cyberpunk, man, because Cyberpunk it was coming out, so I think they did not want any competition. And like that's the whole thing with like fucking Black Ops 4, bro. The launch was fucking terrible, man. Did not enjoy it, but the long run, it was sort of worth it for me because I'm more of a zombies. But now with Cold War, I'm more of a both multiplayer and zombies. So I'm glad to see myself playing both modes that Treyarch has provided. It's really fun, but I feel like with multiplayer, they need to do something with it. Like I can't necessarily play it as much because mostly of the skill-based matchmaking, which is something that they just gotta get rid of, man. Just in my opinion, we just gotta get rid of it. I know you guys are tired of every single YouTuber complaining about it, but it's true. It really ruins the game, and I feel like couple more bug fixes and everything would just be nice, and I'll start enjoying Cold War. But I don't want this to be every Call of Duty. I don't want every Call of Duty game to be lacking on some things from their previous predecessor and not take some inspiration or integrate something new into their next game and not like make any significant changes. It's just it's weird. I just did not like how Treyarch, Sledgehammer, and Ray saw fucking 3 studios. I did not like how they just handled it this year. It's kind or how they handled it in the start, man. Everything is gonna be good at the end. Like more maps, with guns and everything. All that stuff is coming. At the end of the bottom of the barrel. I'm like, I'm in it for the long run. I can't wait to see how all this goes. I expect to see just good maps that everybody will enjoy. I'm glad that map voting is there, so that way, we don't have to like back out every time we don't get our favorite map. I'm glad that's there and everything, but it's just like it's unacceptable for a game for a Call of Duty that's from the same series, not take a bit of inspiration or integrated some things from their previous predecessor, especially with maps and weapons and like with kill streaks. I don't know. I just feel like it's just unacceptable in my opinion, and I just don't want to see this in every Call of Duty. I was okay with Modern Warfare. They could have added a little bit more kill streaks and more maps. But how Modern Warfare turned out, it turned out pretty good. Besides the whole skill-based matchmaking was a fucking atrocious and like little things of it, but yeah, that's all I really want to talk about. I really do not want every Call of Duty to be like this. I'm glad like the content and everything is free, but I just don't like how they're spoon feeding us an unfinished game. That's just not what I paid my $60 for. You know, it's just all me on that. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment sections if you like how Black Ops Cold War started out how it is, and if you don't like the idea of how they're spoon feeding us an unfinished game, and that if you don't want to see this in every single Call of Duty moving forward. I want to know all about that. If not, that's a-okay with me. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Senegal C39, and I hope you all have a wonderful morning, night, day, evening, whatever the occasion is. And we'll see you all, lovely ladies and gentlemen, in the next one. Later.